Waylon Jennings might have left this earth in 2002, but his voice, gritty, defiant, and drenched in outlaw soul, is far from finished singing to us. The silence he left behind has echoed for over 2 decades. Yet, as it turns out, that silence was never empty. It was waiting for the right moment, the right hands, and the right heart to bring it back to life. And now, that moment has arrived. Shooter Jennings, Waylon's son and a fiercely talented artist in his own right, has stepped into the family legacy with reverence and a mission, to reintroduce the world to a voice that once shook the walls of Nashville and rewrote the rules of country music. Tucked away in dusty vaults and old reels, Waylon left behind a library of songs. Not demos, not fragments, but full-fledged recordings, untouched stories frozen in time, waiting to be heard. Shooter didn't just stumble upon them. He knew they were there. And he knew one day, the world would need them. That day is coming on October 3rd. That's when Songbird, the first of 3 posthumous albums, will be released. Not a compilation, not a greatest hits remix, but new music from Waylon Jennings. Real songs, real stories, real outlaw country. The project includes recordings laid down between 1973 and 1984, an era when Waylon was not just making music, he was making history. This was the period that birthed Honky Tonk Heroes, Dreaming My Dreams, and Waylon Live. A golden age. And yet, these new tracks somehow never made it to the public's ears. Until now. Songbird is the beginning of Waylon's return to the modern world, Shooter said in a statement that reads like a love letter to his father, and a promise to the fans. This is the first of 3 gifts from me to you, the fans that have kept my father's voice, songs and legacy alive all these years. That voice, cracked like leather, sharp like a broken bottle, but always full of conviction, is coming back to speak to a world that desperately needs it. And it won't stop with one album. Shooter has confirmed that there are at least 2 more collections in the pipeline, all made from unreleased recordings left behind by the man who helped redefine the country genre. That's 3 albums. 3 rounds of Waylon, still defying the industry, still riding against the grain. For those who've kept his music close to their hearts, in truck radios, dive bar jukeboxes, and quiet night vinyl spins, this news feels like resurrection. But Songbird isn't just nostalgia. It's revelation. Because among the unheard gems is something unexpected, a cover of Fleetwood Mac's Songbird, the 1977 Christine McVie classic that now lends its name to the album and serves as the lead-off track. It's haunting. It's poetic. It's fitting. Waylon, the outlaw, singing a song born from softness. From reflection. From soul. This isn't the Waylon we know from Are You Sure Hank Done It This Way? Or Lonesome, Ornery and Mean. This is a different side, one the world never got to hear. And that's what makes Songbird feel so vital. It's not just a rediscovery of songs. It's a rediscovery of the man himself. Because for all the outlaw imagery, for all the stories of bar fights and backroom deals, Waylon Jennings was first and foremost a storyteller. A poet of the plains. A voice for the lonely and the lost. And now, that voice is coming back to sing again. The timing couldn't be more perfect. In an era of AI vocals and algorithm-produced playlists, Waylon Jennings is about to drop real songs, with real instruments, recorded by a man who lived every line he ever sang. This is authenticity. This is outlaw country. This is history made new. It's also a deeply personal journey for Shooter, who has spent his career both honoring and stepping outside his father's massive shadow. Now, he's stepping into that shadow with purpose, not to stand still, but to shine a light. Because Songbird isn't about the past. It's about legacy, continuity, the way music binds generations through melody and memory. Shooter isn't reimagining his father's work. He's resurrecting it, preserving it, delivering it, finally, to the ears it was always meant for. These songs were recorded in a time before streaming, before TikTok, before hashtags and trends. Yet they are arriving now, not as relics, but as reminders. Reminders of a time when country music was about pain, rebellion, truth, and twang. Reminders that voices like Waylon's don't fade. They just wait. And now, the wait is almost over. Songbird is more than an album. It's an event, a reckoning, a moment. It's the sound of Waylon Jennings coming back to life. And if this is just the beginning, then the next few years will be a golden age for outlaw hearts and country souls. Shooter promised excitement. And excitement is what we're getting. A trilogy of unheard Waylon music. That's more than a gift. That's a miracle. Because legends like Waylon Jennings never really leave. They just wait for the right time to speak again. And October 3rd, that voice will rise. Clear, strong, familiar. And the world will listen.